One night, a woman was sitting on her bed scrolling through her phone while her cat rested on the windowsill. She reached over to pet him, and for the first time, he flinched and jumped down, ears flat. She brushed it off as a bad mood. 3 months later, he swiped at her face without any hiss or growl. When the behaviorist arrived, she shook her head and said, "There were so many warnings you missed. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will never miss those subtle signals again." Welcome to Feline Insight. If you're not already subscribed, hit that button right now. What you're about to learn could transform the bond you have with your cat. Today, we're diving into 14 behaviors that may indicate your cat is not comfortable with you or simply doesn't fully trust you yet. Some of these will surprise you. At least one will make you pause and look at your own cat differently. Let's get into it. Sign 14. They freeze or crouch when you reach toward them. When a cat feels completely safe with you, they often lean in or push their head into your hand for more contact. But a cat who is unsure will do the opposite. Their body goes still, muscles tense, and they may lower themselves slightly into a crouch. This freeze response is one of the clearest early warning signs. In feline body language, it means your cat is assessing whether your touch will be pleasant or stressful. If this happens regularly, even if they eventually allow the petting, that moment of tension is your cat's way of saying, they're not fully relaxed around you. Sign 13. They don't come when you call, but respond to other people. Pay attention the next time you call your cat's name. If they often ignore you or flick an ear without moving, yet they trot over happily when your partner, roommate, or visitor calls, the issue may not be. Research in animal behavior shows that cats choose proximity based on where they feel safest and most rewarded. If your cat consistently prefers others, it's worth exploring why you are not yet their preferred, safe person. Sign 12. They rarely make or hold soft eye contact with you. Cats that trust their humans often engage in slow, gentle blinks, the famous cat kiss. This is a profound sign of affection and relaxation. When a cat deliberately avoids eye contact, stares with wide pupils, or quickly looks away when you gaze at them, they are communicating discomfort. In the feline world, prolonged direct staring can feel threatening. A cat who breaks eye contact quickly or turns their head is politely telling you they don't yet feel secure enough to be that vulnerable with you. Sign 11. They sleep as far away from you as possible. In the wild, cats are both predators and prey. They only sleep deeply when they feel completely protected. A cat who trusts you will often choose to sleep near you, or even on you. But if your cat consistently chooses the opposite end of the bed, another room, or a high perch far from where you settle, they are saying you are not yet part of their inner safety circle. Every time they reposition themselves to create distance while you sleep, they're expressing their level of comfort. Sign 10. They yawn, lick their nose, or turn their head every time you approach. Many people assume yawning means a cat is sleepy. In context, especially when you walk toward them or try to pick them up. Yawning, quick nose licking, and head turning are classic calming signals. Your cat is trying to reduce tension and communicate, "I'm not a threat. Please don't push this interaction." These subtle stress signals show your cat is managing the situation rather than genuinely relaxing in your presence. Sign 9. Their tail twitches or thrashes when they see you. A gentle, slow, upright tail with a soft curl at the tip usually signals friendliness and confidence. But if your cat's tail starts low, twitches rapidly, or thrashes side to side the moment they notice you, even if they don't run away, they are experiencing unease or irritation. Pay close attention to the tail's movements, specifically when you enter the room or approach. That is often the most accurate read of how they truly feel. Sign 8. They accept treats or food from you but immediately leave afterward. A cat that takes food from your hand might seem comfortable, but food is a strong motivator. Many anxious or distrustful cats will tolerate brief closeness for a reward and then quickly retreat once the treat is gone. Watch what happens right after the food disappears. Do they stay nearby and settle in, or do they immediately jump down, walk away, or hide behind furniture? That posture behavior reveals their real feelings about being near you. Sign 7. They carry their tail low or flick it rapidly only around you. A relaxed, confident cat usually carries their tail high or in a gentle question mark shape. A tail held low, tucked slightly, or constantly flicking only when you're around while relaxing with others is a clear indicator of anxiety or uncertainty. If the tail position changes dramatically depending on who is in the room, your cat is showing you exactly where they feel safe and where they don't. Sign 6. They never bring you gifts or toys. Cats who feel strong affection and trust often bring toys, prey items, or even just their favorite objects to their favorite people as an invitation to play or bond. It's a social offering that says, I want to share this with you. If your cat never drops toys at your feet, never brings you anything, and especially if they do this with other household members, the absence of this behavior is meaningful. They are not yet inviting you fully into their world. Sign 5. They stay in the same room but keep their body angled away from you. Even when your cat tolerates being in the same space, watch their orientation. A cat who is uncomfortable will often sit or lie with their back or side toward you, gaze fixed on an exit, or body pointed toward the door. This is different from casual resting. It's a deliberate choice that says, I'm here, but I'm not fully at ease with you. A truly comfortable cat will often face you or position themselves in a way that feels open and relaxed. Sign 4. They tense up, pull away, or leave when you try to pet or hold them. For a cat who trusts you, gentle petting in the right spots can be deeply enjoyable and even lower their stress levels. But if your cat consistently stiffens, flattens their ears, twitches their skin, or quietly walks away the moment you reach for them, they are communicating that touch from you increases their stress rather than reduces it. Respecting that boundary is the first step toward rebuilding comfort. Sign 3. They consistently choose other people over you. You walk in the door and your cat runs excitedly but straight to your partner, child, or guest. When you try to interact, they weave around you or settle on someone else's lap. Cats don't divide their affection equally when given a choice. They gravitate toward the person who makes them feel safest and most understood. If that person is rarely you, it's time to reflect on your daily interactions and how your cat experiences them. Sign 2. They hiss, growl, or swat when you enter their personal space. Hissing or swatting from a cat toward their owner is rarely sudden. It usually means earlier, subtler signals were missed. By the time a cat uses vocal warnings or physical correction, they have already tried many quieter ways to communicate discomfort. Never punish these signals. Instead, view them as important information. Your cat has reached a point where they feel they must protect themselves from you. This is a critical moment to rebuild trust. Sign 1. They never voluntarily seek you out. Throughout the day, morning, afternoon, evening, how often does your cat choose to come to you with no food, no play invitation, no treat involved, just because being near you feels good? Cats who feel deep trust and affection will check in, sit nearby, or follow you from room to room simply for companionship. A cat that coexists with you but never initiates closeness is telling you, in the clearest possible way, that the emotional bond is not yet there. Here's the good news. Every single one of these 14 signs is reversible. Trust between a cat and a human is built slowly, through consistent respect for their boundaries, learning their unique language, and creating positive, predictable interactions. The fact that you watched this entire video shows you care enough to pay attention, and that is exactly where real change begins. If this video helped you see your cat more clearly, please subscribe to Feline Insight. We explore feline behavior in depth every week. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these 14 signs did you notice in your own cat? I read every single comment. Thank you for watching. Take care of your cat, and they'll take care of your heart in return.